Welcome back to my study table. Today, I will take you through the guide to selecting the right mutual funds for investment. Mutual funds are one of the most popular investment avenues as they offer investors the opportunity to diversify and mitigate risks associated with investments, along with many other benefits. In the previous video, we learned about what a mutual fund is, its mechanics, that is the way it works and helps generate returns for investors, the types of mutual funds available in the market, and the pros and cons associated to investing in mutual funds. So now let's move ahead with understanding how we can choose the right mutual fund for our investment. These are certain pointers you need to keep in mind before you select a mutual fund. First is to identify your financial goals and place them on a timeline so that it helps you plan your investment. Meantime, you could also identify your investment objectives, which could be capital appreciation, that is growth in the net worth of your investment, or regular income, or even a preservation of capital, that is safety of funds. The second reflection should be on the investor's risk return appetite. Risk analysis is central to mutual fund research. You need to map your risk appetite, that is high, moderate or low, with that of the mutual fund scheme. Any mismatch in the same will lead to a dissatisfied investment. You also simultaneously need to map your return expectations with the projected expected returns and past returns of the scheme. When your investment horizon extends in length, your investments tend to bring a higher risk-adjusted return. Time horizons usually vary according to the investment goal. So it could be short-term or long-term. Growth and value investing are two fundamental approaches or styles to investing, where growth investors look for strong earnings growth. Value investors choose funds that seek to invest in undervalued equity or stock, thus creating value when the stocks reach their intrinsic price. So depending upon the investor's investing style, one should choose the mutual funds. If you want to learn more about this, you could refer to my video on personal finance, the link to which is given below in the description box. Now that you have reflected, understood and decided on the pointers mentioned, we can proceed to understanding the factors that one needs to keep in mind while selecting a mutual fund scheme. Starting with the scheme or the fund, the first observation here should be of what type of scheme is it? Is it an equity mutual fund, a debt mutual fund, a hybrid or a money market mutual fund? Then you can move on to seeing what is the objective of the scheme. Is it value based or growth based? At this stage itself, you will be able to map your investment style with that of the mutual fund. Under the portfolio of investments, you need to analyze the composition of the scheme's portfolio. As in, is it just equity or debt or a mix of both? You will also get to see the companies and the industries they have invested in with the proportion of investment. So here you will get a lot of clarity about the diversification and the balance of the scheme. The second important factor is the performance of the mutual fund scheme in terms of returns. Here you would essentially look at the historical performance of the scheme over the past 6 months, 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, and since inception. This would cover a period that would have incorporated any changes in the market or economic environment, any unfavorable market phases, etc. The performance of the scheme is also compared to that of a similar scheme from a competitor AMC. But make sure when you are comparing the 3-year returns of the scheme, compare it with the 3-year returns of the competitor scheme, not any other time horizon. A simple way to measure the performance of a scheme is comparing its long-term performance against its benchmark and category average. A consistent mutual fund scheme allows its investors to go through the bull and the bear phases in the market with ease. Hence, consistency of performance of the scheme is valued. The third factor to be analyzed pertains to the management of the fund. Under this, we would normally see the track record of the AMC, since the company is principally responsible for making and driving decisions regarding investments under each scheme. It also helps understand the standing and the performance of the asset management company. The AUM, or assets under management, is an indicator of the total market value of the assets that a mutual fund manages at a given point of time. It also includes the amount of capital a manager has at his disposal to make new investment decisions. So one needs to see the impact of a high or a low asset under management on the performance of the funds to go ahead with his investment decision. The fund manager is essentially the one who is deciding on the mutual fund scheme portfolio. Hence, one needs to see the value that he would be adding to the returns based on the asset allocation and stock choices he makes. So his previous experience, results of previous schemes managed by him become a prerogative to analyze. Now all this information can be accessed through the fact sheet of each mutual fund scheme under their respective asset management companies. So you can log into the official website of the AMC and have a look at the fact sheets and other details before making the mutual fund investment choice. A follow-up video will be on how to read a mutual fund fact sheet. There will be a lot more videos on financial instruments that would be coming up soon. You could go through my channel to learn more concepts on finance, strategy, management, and skill improvement. Here's to happy learning now and always.